Hello students, today we are going to start the Science and Technology part 1, chapter number 3, Chemical Reactions and the Equations. So this is very fantastic chapter. It has 4 marks for the board. Now let's see, in 9th standard you have seen the valency of the elements. You must know the elements. In first chapter I taught you how to remember the first 20 elements. Okay? And from that you can find out the valency of the elements. If you know the valency, then you can make any compound. Okay? So how to remember the first 20 elements? Ha, he, li, be, bo, ka, na, a, Ploniso, Mausi, Phos, Cloa, Poca. So this is the fantastic idea to remember the first 20 elements. Then from that you can find out the valency of the elements. Okay. So first I am going to start it with the valency of the elements. Okay, so I have written here the symbol and its valency. I have divided it in 3 parts. The valency 1, valency 2 and valency 3. So there are only 3 elements which have valency. The first elements who have the valency and the group which have valency 1. So these hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, silver, fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine has valency 1. Okay, so this is a fantastic idea to remember this one. Ha, li, na, ki. Ha for hydrogen, li for lithium, na for sodium, k for potassium. Ha, li, na, ki. Ag or Ag means what? Silver. So you have to remember Ag. ने क्या बनाया? First class biryani item. First class biryani item means chlorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. If you remember this really, then these elements have valency 1. Ha, li, na, ki. Ag ने बनाई first class biryani item. So these have valency 1. Now see the groups. This is O, no, no. Means hydroxide, nitrate, nitrite. Then HCO3 is bicarbonate. Then permanganate. Then chlorate, bromate and then ammonia. These are the groups which have valency 1. And then now we are going to see the valencies of 2. Barium valency 2. Now again these are the all elements. One is copper, then magnesium, calcium, manganese, ferrous, cobalt, oxygen, sulfur, zinc have the valency 2. Now see these groups: carbonate, sulfate, sulfide, chromate, dichromate, phosphate, they have the valency 2. And then the valency 3 is phenol. You have to write phenol means ferrous, aluminium and nitrogen. They have the valency 3. Now let's see again. Halina ki Aji ne banai first class biryani item. They have the valency 1. Now O, no, no have valency 1. OH for hydroxide, nitrate, then nitrite, then bicarbonate, permanganate, then chlorate, bromate and ammonia. They have the valency 1 and the remaining have valency 2. You have to remember only 2 points. One, the valency 1 elements and the valency 3 elements. Valency 1 element, I told you the idea to remember, and this is for the 3 phenol. F for ferrous, N for nitrogen, Al for aluminium. If you remember the 1 valency and the 3rd valency, the remaining all have the valency 2. Now let's see the compounds from these two. Now the compound and its formula, which are very important for the chapter number 3. What is this? It's a sodium hydroxide. KOH, potassium hydroxide. CaOH2, calcium hydroxide. MgOH2 is a magnesium hydroxide. AnOH3, aluminium hydroxide. NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide. Then ferrous hydroxide. It's a ferrous hydroxide, FeOH3. Then HCl, these are the acids and these are the bases. HCl is a hydrochloric acid. Then HNO3 is nitric acid. H2SO4 sulfuric acid. H2CO3 carbonic acid. H3BO3 boric acid. CH3COOH acetic acid, and H3PO4 is a phosphoric acid. Now there is one question. I know that there are a lot of questions in your mind. Sir, can you tell me how it forms? How we'll get the formula of NaOH? It's very simple. In first, I told you the valency. Valency of sodium is 1. Its valency is 1. And hydroxide, its valency is also 1. Now, if the two compounds comes together, then how can we make its valency goes here, its valency comes here. So Na1 and OH is a group, it has also 1. But both have the same 1, therefore I am going to cancel the 1. So you will get the formula NaOH. And then Na for sodium, OH for hydroxide. So therefore its name is sodium hydroxide. So I will get calcium hydroxide. We know that the calcium have 2 valency and hydroxide have a 1 valency. Now its valency comes to the calcium, its valency goes to the hydroxide. But remember, hydroxide is a group. So Ca1 and OH is a group, that's why you have to write it in bracket. Its valency is 2, so it will come here. But we are not writing the 1, so we will get the formula CaOH2. That is called a calcium hydroxide. Now can you tell me about the aluminum hydroxide? Yes. Aluminium has valency 3 and hydroxide has a valency 1. So now its valency comes to this, its valency comes to the aluminium. So Al1. OH is a group, so you have to write it in bracket 3. Okay? But we are not writing the 1, so you will get it AlOH3. So this is called the aluminium hydroxide. So like this, we can make 135 compounds from the valency. This is very important part. You have to remember this. By transferring the valency, we will get the 11 compound. For this, you have to remember, you have to add this formula because these are the acids. Hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, carbonic acid, boric acid, acetic acid and phosphoric acid are very important for us.